prostitution as an industry, though, in terms of actual prostitution? Do you think that should be legalized? Do you think it shouldn't be legalized? Do you think, like, if it's legalized, controlled, they're tested all the time, it's clean, it's, you know what I mean? They get insurance, they get benefits. I mean, do you think that should be?
I think that it should be legalized, and maybe that will limit rape and molestation and stuff like that. I do think. And then maybe if it's legalized, it wouldn't be so. There's a lot of girls that sneak around, and there's a lot of hate in that industry. Like I said, even though mine is considered live dating, the bitches are unbelievable how hateful they are. And I've been through all different types of things where girls will put up bad posts and bad mouth me or bad mouth the girls and say whatever they could. Like on Craigslist, 7 years ago, Craigslist used to be great. But then the bitches start, there was a part of Craigslist where you can flag an ad, and that means that you can have it removed. And these bitches used to do that shit all the time. And I spend a lot of money on getting the girls' pictures done. I used to have a couple photographers that do pictures. I used to spend a lot of time, and I have 13 email accounts because of the business. Because I had to keep changing my email accounts because I got harassed so much. And then on Craigslist, you were only allowed to put up 3 ads in a 24-hour period, and these bitches would flag my ads all the time. So I'd have to make another email account so I could put up another ad.
So why?
But by them hating on me so much is what made me a little bit popular.
Oh, really?
As far as because everybody was always so curious of why everybody hated me so much.
So what was their deal, though? What was their deal? Why were they pissed
off?
Girls
that I fired.
Oh, I see.
Girls that would have the guys meet them at a hotel room and then rob them. Have the guy pay for a room, and then they would get the money for the date, and they would say, I have to go outside and pay my driver, and then take off.
Oh, my God.
So it just became too, now I really don't even bother with it too much. I only do if somebody asks me to help them.
Right.
So it's too much stress.
Do you, the girls, they have to meet in public or something, somewhere in public, like at a restaurant or something, or what?
It's preferred that way.
Yeah.
But it all depends on who it is. Sometimes the girls get real greedy and try to do sneaky things so they can cut me out of it.
Right.
Giving their own phone numbers or anything.
It's got to be hard to keep the tabs on that, too, to keep tabs of who's doing what, because I'm sure they do, cheat you out a lot of money and stuff all the time, go around you. That's got to suck.
Well, when I moved, I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and I moved to where I'm at now 6 months ago, and I only moved because I'm now 20 minutes away from my boyfriend's jail, to where in Scranton I was 3.5 hours away.
Oh, wow.
So when I moved is when it really became intense because I couldn't keep track of everything.
Right.
They were just ripping me off left and right, which is pretty sad because if they have a date that is with a gift request of $200, I was only taking $80.
Wow.
And they would cut me out of it and tell the guy, well, take me. It's $120 because that's what they would get anyway without me. So then when the guy would hear $120, he would be like, oh, yeah, he saves $80, and I would get cut out of it.
Man.
Eventually the girls come back to me, though, and ask me to help them again because they always think the grass is greener on the other side.
Right.
But then I make them suffer a little.
Well, yeah. You're like this. What you did to me. So what do you do to them? I mean, what do you just make them beg for it, or what do you do?
I just cut them off.
Come back, cut them off.
And then, any of the good clients that I've had throughout the years won't bother with the girls unless they go through me because they know that they're safe. You know, a lot of the girls that take advantage of Craigslist and Backpage, that's why Craigslist can't be used anymore. They took the adult section off of Craigslist because these bitches were posting their beef curtains in the ads and ruining things. And I don't show any skin with any of the girls except for their legs or they pose in regular clothes, a regular picture. Because on my website, if you can Google Kiss Entertainment and my website would come up.
Okay.
And none of the girls are naked. Like, because I don't promote sex. Sex is not sold on or off the site. And it actually started 7 years ago by being a simple dating site. My first site was called reallyfabdating.com, and then it just evolved and just kept getting more intense and more intense. And when I realized how the escorts, so to say, were so popular on the websites. Like, there's escorts all over the place.
Well, yeah.
And I never realized how intense it was until it started getting intense. And I was like, hold on, what the hell is going on with these bitches? Is this really what they're doing? But
so what do you? Well, the whole thing is your aneurysm. What's that about? What does that mean exactly for you?
I actually went to a new neurologist today at a Geisinger out here, and I have to get another CAT scan and an MRI so they can see where it is, because oddly, the new neurologist that I seen today couldn't read my current. I have my work on a disc. My X-rays are all on a computer disc, and she couldn't read them, so I have to go back. And I have my insurance is Unison, and they have to wait to see if the CAT scan and MRI is approved. So
I see.
I have to wait. I take a lot of different medications, which suck.
So meaning, you have an aneurysm though. Is that where like it can explode and like rupture your artery or
Yeah.
Man, that sucks a lot.
They offered a long time ago. Like, I've had it since 2005, 5 years now.
Wow.
And they mentioned surgery to me, but once I heard 50-50, I was like, no. I refused the surgery.
Yeah.
So I've been just dealing with it I take a lot of medicine. I rub Bengay on my forehead, too.
Oh, do you really? You must
it helps
great.
a lot with the headaches. And I don't know if it helps because mentally it burns my face off, and I think about the burning of my skin rather than the headache more.
That's a great solution. How did you find out you had it in the first place, though? Like, what were your symptoms?
For the whole month of October in 2005, I had a headache. And one day, I lived in a really big house, and one day I tried to walk from my bedroom to the bathroom, and I went into a seizure.
Oh, my God.
And my boyfriend at the time, called 911. They couldn't even take me out on a stretcher. They had to strap me to a chair and take me outside because I couldn't lay flat. And then I was in the hospital, and they found the aneurysm.
Wow. That's bad.
But I've been surviving with it. The only thing that sucks is the constant headaches. And that's why my work is limited as far as hours, because anything could happen. Like, 1 week I could be fine, and then another week I can have a headache every single, day.
Right. Oh. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm really
it's okay.
Sorry.
It does suck. But I deal with it. I'm good with it.
Do you have any gay friends by any chance? Like, do you have, gay guy friends?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I have a lot. I actually have a real good friend if you're part of MySpace at all. On my friends list, I am friends with, his name is Ms. Kitty.
Ms. Kitty?
And, it's a black man, but he's not only gay, he is transgender.
Yeah.
And he has a little talk show that is called Ms. Kitty and the Kids. And it's him and all his little friends. It's really cute.
I bet that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. We were supposed to be on a show together, a reality show a while ago. I auditioned for it. It was called Crowded, but I think they all ripped us off.
What do you mean? What happened?
We all. It was $100 audition fee.
Oh, if you have to pay up front, then it's not a real audition.
Oh, yeah, I realize it now.
Now you know that, right? Yeah.
They kept on giving us excuses about the house, the zoning laws, and people didn't want us in their neighborhood and this and that and the other. But then after a couple of years passed, I was like, okay, I got played. Lady Slugger got played.
It happens to the best of us. That sucks, man. Yeah. Man, that sucks. I've auditioned for a couple of things once. We auditioned for what did we audition for? That show. Have you ever seen The Marriage Ref? You may not have ever seen it before. but it was Jerry Seinfeld produced it. Okay, well, never mind then. Do you watch any TV like Desperate Housewives? I mean, not Desperate Housewives, Real Housewives, or any of that stuff? Reality TV?
Believe it or not, I don't watch any TV at all.
You're always on Blog Talk Radio.
Anything that I watch is all on the internet, all movies, anything like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't watch TV at all. The only reality show that I really did used to watch that I liked a lot was the Bad Girls Club.
Oh, yeah.
And they started getting stupid. Them girls in there aren't bad girls by any means.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
They're all punks.
I know. Oh, well, that sucks. Well, so you watch all your TV on TV, I mean, on the internet. So, like, what do you watch on the internet then? Like, what kind of shows do you watch?
I love zombie movies.
Zombie movies, really?
Zombies. I love zombies. But I
like
like
about zombies?
I don't know.
That they're dead?
I don't know, because it's kind of stupid. I scare myself with it. Like, I started a diet not too long ago because you're going to think I'm really crazy when I tell you this. Because not for any vanity purposes of being skinny and all that crap, but just because I'm a little too fat to run if I had to.
From a zombie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like, when it comes to government issues, I just think that anything is possible. I'm not saying that they're going to make zombies.
Yeah.
But, like, with Hades, they used to, like, when they used to enslave them in Haiti, they used to use a shot where they used to inject them that made them zombie-like.
Oh, my
To
God,
make them
seriously?
be slaves, yes. So, anything. They could do any kind of reanimation if they wanted to. If they clone things, anything could go haywire. They fucked up somehow or another, and now we got some zombies hiding in the woods somewhere. Or, like, if you ever seen the movie called Splice?
No, I haven't. No.
Well, Google that and watch that movie, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay. I don't like to be scared. I don't like scary movies. My husband, he loves, like, scary movies, and I'm like, why do you watch that? It's like, why do you want to be scared? I don't get that, but I like it.
It's the movies that make me think. Like Freddy Krueger and Jason don't scare me, but it's the movies that make me think, like, damn, that's a possibility. Like, if it's a possibility by any means, if I think that it might be possible, then it scares me.
Right.
And, like, YouTube is like, wow, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. And, like, if you ever heard about Planet X, Nerebu or something it's called?
No, I don't. See, I don't watch these kind of movies, so I don't know about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I watch things that make me think about what if. What if?
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. Well, so, like, so you say it's the things that scare you are the things that could possibly happen. I mean, this isn't like a scary movie, but like Independence Day and things like the people coming to take over the world. Does that kind of stuff scare you? Like people coming to like...
that's what Planet X is about.
Oh, okay.
Planet X is like the whole 2012 situation. December 20, I think it's December 21st,
planets supposed to align and all that crap. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Do you think that's going to actually happen, that planets are going to align and we're all going to, like, die on 2012?
I don't know.
But you think it's a possibility?
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
If there's a meteor heading towards us and they don't want to tell anybody because they think that it's going to cause all types of mass people going crazy down here, you know what I mean? All I know is December 21st, 2012, I'll be outside my boyfriend's prison. Just so I could try to run inside and be with him if it does happen. I'm not afraid to die.
Right.
I've been through a lot of different situations where I've had a lot of close calls. Like, not to sound funny or weird that I'm on your show or anything, but I've had... I was kidnapped and taken to Massachusetts when I was 14 years old, and I've had a gun put to my face a couple of times. I was in a lot of scary situations to where I don't think that anything could scare me that much unless they try to bite me or eat me like a zombie would.
Something painful, right? Yeah. So what do you think happens when you die then? What do you think what happens when you die? What do you think happens when you die?
Like, what do you mean?
Like
if
I
go
when you
to
die,
heaven,
is it like the end, or what happens when you actually die? In your opinion, in case everybody has different opinions about it.
I have no idea.
So
I have no idea.